Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 tutorial series for beginners, and welcome to the wonderful world of virtual farming. But to be honest, in the beginning this game might be a little bit overwhelming regarding its complexity. For this reason, I'm making this tutorial series to help you get acquainted with this awesome game. Together we will build up a small farm from the beginning. And here we are in the starting menu of Farming Simulator 22. And we start a new game. Here I click on career, and when you first start, it looks like that for you. You have about 20 save game slots where you can have different save games on different maps, and so I just chose the slot number 3 for this, and I need those other first for testing of my mods, and therefore I just leave them empty. But you can use the first one if you so wish. So I pressed on continue, and as we are new in this game, we choose new farmer. Later you might want to choose farm manager or start from scratch. In farm manager you don't own any land and machines, but you get 1.5 million, and in start from scratch you don't own any farm or machines, and you have 500,000, and so that's why this is more difficult. And there are some other settings that are easy at new farmer, medium in farm manager, and start from scratch it's more difficult. So continue, and then we can choose maps. And with the base game we have 3 maps in FS22. Oh, the Farming Simulator 22 is very often called FS22 or Farm Sim, and sometimes Farming Sim, so that all refers to the same game. And we have the American map Elmcreek, and we will play on this, but I show you the other ones very short. So we can choose the map by clicking on this. This is Oberon. This is a French map and very nice. And this is Erlengrad. This is an alpine map located in the area from Switzerland, Austria, Germany, but in the Alps. And every other map is a mod map or a map from a DLC, and we don't talk about this now. In this tutorial series we won't use mods, we only use the base game. No DLC, no mods. To start fresh from the beginning. And yeah, I go to continue. And here I have quite some mods. If you are a total beginner, this will be empty for you. But if you are not a total beginner, maybe there are some mods, but we will deselect them all because we play without mods. And yeah, now this map is loading, and I would definitely recommend in the beginning to start without any mods, and maybe best without any DLCs as well, because then you get to know the basic of the game. And this game is complex. It's really complex. And therefore it is very useful to get to know the game first, and then if you know the basics, then you can add mods as much as you want and play in different styles, and so you have a lot of possibilities, an overwhelming lot of possibilities. Oh, and before we go into this now, I want to say my mother language is German, and therefore I have a strong accent in my English, but I like to speak in English, and as I'm creating mods for the whole world, and I want to share my mods also with the English-speaking community. I have this English YouTube channel, and therefore I make English videos as well. But if you wonder why I have such a strong accent, that's because I'm German. Okay, so now let's start. Here we can choose a character. And I won't go into deep into detail with this, because then this video would take months and months. If you are very interested in tutorials from me, I could make additional tutorials for special topics outside this series. For example, about this character creation. But it's rather simple. I think most of you won't need a tutorial about this. So when you start at Elmcreek, in the beginning it says, "Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? This will show you the basics of the game." And I would definitely recommend to you to do this, because with this tutorial, this in-game tutorial, you learn the basics of the game. But I won't do it with you here now, because of not making this video too long. And yeah, so I imagine right now that if you didn't do this already, this tutorial, you stop here now, you do this tutorial, then you come back, and then we will start with a new save game where we don't do the tutorial. So I go for no. And here they say, if you'd like to start the guided tour later, start in your career in Elmcreek or Oberon, and you will ask again. So you can do it again if you don't do it now. Okay, so here we are at our farm in Elmcreek. We have a small farm with very, very tiny fields. Here's our farmhouse. There we can sleep. And yeah, we have some machines, and we have 3 very, very small fields. And one field is already harvest ready. And that is good. And yeah, I myself play on PC, but I know a lot of you guys play on console. And I only know the keys to press on PC, but there is the help menu, and I open it with the function key number 1, which is the normal for any help menu. And I think on your console you can open it with the key that is usually used for help menus of all kind. And in this help menu you always see what you can do in this moment, and you see the keys that you can use. So for me, I see the keys for my keyboard, and you see the keys for your controller. Therefore, when I say press R, and you play on console, you can go into the help menu and have a look. Okay, what did she mean? I couldn't bring my my computer to show me the right keys for a PlayStation controller. I could do it for an Xbox controller, but not for a PlayStation controller. And therefore I thought I'd just stay with the keyboard that I'm used to. But this is an important information that you know where to look, what key to press. Okay, so now I press the escape button that brings me into the menu, and sadly this is not shown in the help menu. So here I come into the map. This is Elmcreek. Yeah, and as you can see, these colorful things are the fields, and yeah, the roads are obvious, and there are several locations where you can sell your stuff and productions, where you buy vehicles and where you can buy animals and a lot of other stuff. And here in the center is our own farm that we own. And you can see on this small tiny fields the numbers are blue. That means those are the fields that we own. And here you can see our machines. This is the combine harvester, and this is a tractor. There is another tractor. Here is our pickup car, and there is the third tractor. And yeah, right now we have to take care of those 3 fields. And let's start with harvesting the wheat. So I go to the combine harvester and I jump inside with the key E in my case. And now I have a lot of choice what to do. The first thing is we should attach the header. And this is done with Q key. And I won't always say, for me it is the so-and-so key. I just say, use the B key, and you know in your mind, okay, it's for her. For me it's a different key if you play on console. Okay, now the harvester is nearly ready, and now you can see me sitting here, and first we have to unfold it. That is the X. And there are some keys that are always used for the same stuff. So unfolding and folding is always X. And the next one, B, is always for activating. That's what we do here. And the lowering of this header is done automatically with the combine harvester. But with other equipment, you need to do it yourself. I will tell you. And I could disable straw swath here, but I won't, because you can earn money with the straw. Therefore, we just keep it, and we go and start with the harvesting with the W key, like always when going forward in a game. And here we harvest the wheat, and in the back we see the straw, and here you see the harvesting. I switch off the help for a minute to have a screenshot, and now we go on. Yeah, and this is more or less the same that you did in the in-game tutorial, because this starts with this harvesting in the beginning. But I will do different things from after this. So the in-game tutorial is not compatible with my ideas. What you would normally do is to maybe sow canola. As it is August, you can only sow canola, and then maybe on the second field wheat, and so on, maybe barley on the third field, and then all you can do for the rest of the year is sleeping. Sleeping, maybe buying a fertilizer spreader and fertilizing once or twice and then sleeping again. And this is very boring. And your money earning is very, very slowly, because the FS22 has seasons activated, which is an awesome thing, but it lets the crop grow very slowly. You can only harvest once a year, and therefore you can only earn money very slowly. That makes the FS22 much more difficult than the base game of FS19. There was a mod in FS19 for seasons. Then you had the same problem with slowly earning money. But in the base game there haven't been seasons, and you could harvest every other day if you so wished. And that's not possible in FS22. At least not with most of the maps. Yeah, but I have quite some ideas that make you earn money already in the beginning, very early, and not only from this first field, but with other things like greenhouses and silage, and yeah, therefore you have faster income in the beginning. And yeah, that's one reason why I started this tutorial series. On my German channel I made FS22 tutorials from the beginning when the game started, and I thought, why not doing tutorials for FS22 on my English channel as well. And I heard the PlayStation Plus people get the Farming Sim 22 for free this month in October, and hello, welcome if you are one of them, and therefore I thought it's a good idea to start such a tutorial series. So we are nearly done with our first harvest. So and yeah, with more or less the only grain harvest of this year. So now we can stop our combine and we can unfold this pipe with the O, like so. And what we do with the wheat, we will do in the next part of this series. Yeah, and I already have a good idea what to do with the wheat. Okay, that's it for this first part. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.